Hi y'all, and aloha! Today we're going to talk about Hawaii. Hawaii became a state in 1959. I actually lived in Hawaii from the time I was 4 months old till I was about 3.5 years old, so I didn't remember it. But in 2014, we took a cruise to Hawaii and absolutely loved it. And so this last May, we went back for just a weekend, and then we're planning on a 2-week trip next year. So it's become one of my family's favorite destinations. And I believe part of it is because it's so beautiful and part of it because it's so relaxing. Hawaii is made up of 8 main islands. There is Kauai, which is the garden island, which has been my favorite island so far. It's actually one of the islands that's used for movies because it is so beautiful. There's Oahu, which is the island that holds the capital of Honolulu, and also the very famous beach Waikiki. There is Molokai, Lanai, Kaho'olawe, Maui, which is also very famous. The island of Hawaii, or the Big Island, which is also where Mauna Loa and Kilauea are located, has been erupting since 1983. And Mauna Loa is the largest volcano on Earth. And then there is Niihau. I don't know how to say that one. On Maui, there's Haleakala. It's 10,023 feet above sea level, 7 miles across and 2 miles wide. That's a volcano crater. When we went to Haleakala, you basically go up into the clouds and then you look down on the clouds, which is actually pretty spectacular. It almost looks like you're looking onto snow when you're really looking at clouds. The other thing that is unique about it is that the road that ascends onto Haleakala is very steep, so it's a super fast ascent for that kind of thing. And when you go on a bus and the bus is like this, it's a little scary, especially on the way down. But we did it, and I wouldn't have traded the experience for anything. We stayed in the Marriott, which was basically right across the street from the beach, but it was a great little beach area because it has this water break, so it makes this little separated lagoon that doesn't have a lot of heavy waves. It's great for little kids to, explore. Kellen actually learned to snorkel there, and he had a great time because he didn't have the waves pounding at him, and we didn't have to worry about any kind of undertow for him. We could also see Diamond Head Crater from our hotel, so that was kind of a neat experience to kind of have the shadow of the volcano near us, but not be threatening. Unfortunately, when we were there in 2014, Kilauea was not doing a whole lot of spectacular erupting. Since then, Kilauea has been doing more erupting and more into the sea. So it would be great to go and take a tour or a helicopter or a boat to see it like erupting into the ocean. And we're looking into that in our next trip. But on the whole, Hawaii has the reputation of being super expensive, but I didn't find it as expensive as Seattle, to be honest. Their tax rate is a lot lower, and I didn't find their restaurants to be that much more expensive or any kind of shopping to be that much more expensive. It is much more culturally diverse. There are a lot more people of Asian origin in Hawaii, given the distance between the United States and Asia. And on the whole, everybody's super friendly. You hear aloha and mahalo all the time, and the climate is just absolutely wonderful. It's great to be able to go outside at night and not need a sweater or a jacket, even though it's, April. So you should definitely visit Hawaii. If you can only go to Waikiki, you'll still be fine. It's not that super expensive. But if you have a chance to go around all the islands, I would suggest going on a cruise, because that way you get to see the major points of each island. And Kauai is just not to be missed. And Maui was a lot of fun too. So if you have a chance, book your next vacation in Hawaii.